All right, let's just jump right in. Have you ever wondered what the real difference is between the good and the truly legendary in high-stakes sales? Well, today we're pulling back the curtain on a masterclass and not just winning clients, but keeping them for life. And listen, this isn't just some textbook theory. We've got, as Inman puts it, a rare look inside their playbook. We are talking about the secret sauce from one of the most successful luxury real estate firms on the planet. So picture this, the world of ultra-luxury real estate. The competition is absolutely fierce. A single deal can be life-changing, for sure. But the real currency, the thing that actually builds empires, that's client loyalty. Which brings us to the big question, and honestly, this applies to pretty much any profession out there. How do you get past that one single deal? How do you actually transform that one-time client into a trusted, lifelong partner who keeps coming back? Well, the answer is all about a fundamental shift in how you think. Success isn't just about getting that signature on the dotted line. It's really about what happens after. It's not about closing a deal, it's about opening a relationship. Okay, so who are these people who've actually cracked this code? Let's meet the architects of this whole philosophy. And I'm not just talking about great agents. These folks are elite strategists. We're talking about Brandon and Rainey Williams, the powerhouse couple behind the Beverly Hills Estates. They have built their entire business on this one principle, relationship first, and trust me, the results speak for themselves. So how in the world do they pull this off? Well, it all comes down to one central idea, their secret playbook. And this is not just some, list of handy tips. This is their operational manual, the blueprint they use to build their empire, day in and day out. So what do we even mean by a playbook? It's not just a bunch of vague ideas. Think of it as a set of proven, concrete actions designed to create success that is both consistent and, this is the crucial part, repeatable. The promise here is just incredibly powerful. It's a clear, actionable system that can transform that client relationship from a one-and-done transaction into a lifelong partnership. Okay, so you're probably wondering, what's actually in this legendary playbook? Let's deconstruct the method. Their entire system, their whole philosophy, really rests on three powerful foundational pillars. Okay, here they are. Ready? Pillar 1, specific behaviors. Pillar 2, personal touches. And Pillar 3, strategic conversations. It sounds pretty simple, right? But don't let that fool you. This three-part framework is the foundation for every single thing they do. Let's break down why this is so effective. Now, this is where you see the magic happen. This shows the shift from just chaos to pure intention. So without a playbook, you have random acts of service. With one, you get deliberate, specific behaviors. Now, this isn't about being a robot. It's about being reliable. It builds this subconscious trust because your client knows exactly what to expect from you every single time. It just kills the uncertainty that poisons so many relationships. Then you move from generic follow-ups to what they call signature personal touches. This is where you create that emotional connection. It's about remembering their kid's birthday or their favorite coffee. It just screams, I see you as a human being, not just a commission. And finally, you go from transactional talk to purposeful, strategic conversations. This is the huge leap from being a salesperson to becoming a trusted advisor. You stop talking about just the current deal and you start asking about their 5-year plan, their legacy. You become indispensable to their success, not just to their transaction. And you know what's so brilliant about all of this? This entire empire-building system, it isn't some complex 100-step process. It all just boils down to mastering these three core areas. That's what makes it so powerful and, honestly, so achievable. So let's bring this all back home. Now that we understand the framework, the real challenge is to think about how these principles apply to our own work, right? No matter what industry you're in. So the crucial takeaways are really this. Success that lasts is a system. It's not an accident. Real loyalty, that's not luck. It's built through deliberate, thoughtful action. This means seeing every single client interaction as an opportunity to strengthen that relationship. And a playbook, well, that's what creates the consistency that ultimately builds unshakable trust. And that leaves us with one final, powerful question to think about. See, it's not about copying someone else's strategy move for move. It's about designing your own. So I'll just leave you with this. What's in your playbook?